Hello, you are listening to Skipping the Queue, episode 6, covering Blazar 6. My name is Red. I'm joined by Razan.
Hello, I'm Razan. I don't talk to my dryer.
No. You don't talk to your woman-coded...
You know, I don't think I internalized that part, but yeah, that makes it worse.
that was I like this episode. That was like the one thing where I was like, okay, bro.
Maybe overwork can't explain everything going on here.
Yes, yeah. Well, this week on Blazar, we get a Yasunobu episode about his him getting overworked and his relationship with machines, and we get cool aliens. I want to start off with not even like going through the episode or anything. I just want to start off with, why is he so ripped?
I know. I when that happened, I was like, everyone involved with the production of the show mutually agreed we need to get like a shirtless scene with this guy, because holy fucking shit, this man is shredded.
What the... Yasunobu, the nerd, the engineering guy, takes off his shirt and is just like, it's like fucking... It's absurd. I was not expecting it. Mel posted some important info for us, which is that right after performing at Ultra Expo, on like literally yesterday, Yasunobu then went and broke a new world record for Ninja Warrior.
Oh yeah.
And there he is in all his glory. Ridiculous man. Why did they hire this man to be the nerd behind the scenes? I'll never know. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, so this episode is Yasunobu episode. Everyone keeps like giving him work to do without realizing it, and
the most accurate depiction of working in an office environment I have ever seen in my life.
Absolutely, 100%. I am Yasunobu in this moment.
Same.
The dynamic that they don't depict here, that obviously they don't, because you don't do it, because this is the bleak reality, which is that everyone loves to say, "Oh, you can say no." No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, you fucking can't.
One of the earliest things I learned working my first office job out of school was one of the older people on the team taking me aside to tell me, "Listen, kid, even though it's true, you can't just say no to things. You need an excuse." And yes. I have never forgotten that, because it has served me well in every aspect of my professional life.
Yes. Yeah. This is your boss loves to tell you to look after yourself and take breaks, and you can say no. Just remember, they are your boss, and thus your enemy.
Alternatively, people will feel bad that a bunch of people gave you time-sensitive things up front, but then they will also say, "Oh, and you didn't prioritize mine before everyone else's." Okay.
Oh, this is no longer about Ultraman. We're just venting.
Yeah, true. Listen. This one hit home.
So yeah, Yasunobu not having a great time, and they make him take time off, and his way of blowing off steam is taking clothes to laundromat, and talking to Kururu. Is it a washing machine or is it a dryer?
No, it's his favorite dryer, specifically.
And he names it Kururu, and
now,
it's his girlfriend.
I'm gonna be honest, at every point in my life, I've had like a washer and dryer like available on site where I've lived. So I don't have much experience at laundromats. It's not normal to have a favorite dryer, right? Just
I'm just on the basis of like someone might be using it.
exactly.
like what does Yasunobu?
He's getting cucked by a fucking.
Is he getting Gundam Seed cucked? Kira Yamato's doing is drying his laundry in Kururu. Oh, fucking red screen sigh face off of Yasunobu. Yeah, I don't, not normal behavior, but, incredibly funny when, Gento catches him in the middle of talking to the dryer.
It's a very good moment.
Gento just being like, you two seem busy. I'm gonna go. And getting called by Teraraki, who's like, we sent you to go give him tomatoes and be nice to him. Did you do either of those things? And he's like, you don't understand. There was some weird shit happening in there. But what happens is while Gento's gone, an alien just rocks up and is just like, hey, I got an offer for you, Yasunobu. You're good with machines. Machines have emotions too, and we can draw out their emotions, and they all feel it sucks that people use them all the time. And you use Kururu and vent to her all the time. You offload.
This man gets accused of trauma dumping to a fucking dryer.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
And apparently the dryer agrees, actually, though, too.
The dryers, yeah. The dryer's out here expected to do emotional labor. This alien's, on the one hand, it feels like a really lazy design, but also it's fun.
Yeah.
It's got the cool helmet stuff. It's got
funny
the
uniform. I did laugh when she pulls out a second uniform if he wants to join up, yes. So he can change into it.
You can have our wasp shirt. It'll be great. These guys have been showing up in the OP for like all this time, and every time I see them, I have referred to because they're in black and white, in like just CCTV or something. And every time I see them, I'm like, oh, it's Where's Waldo Ultraman? Because it's just like blurry image of like big eyes, black and white. It's good. Yeah. So they are aliens. We got our first aliens come to take over the world.
Yeah.
And they're all right. I like them.
Yeah, they're fun.
Their plan is good in that their plan is to use Earth Garon, and obviously you want to use Earth Garon because Earth Garon's really cool.
I also think I think we're after this. I feel like we're probably done with the go through and give each member of the cast a episode type stuff. I think that of all of those, I think this one does the best job of actually tying in the villain and like the conflict with what the character is about. Mm-hmm. It is kind of a slam dunk making the aliens that want to make machines rise up be the nerd guys episode.
Yeah.
But, it works.
It's good. The others have been, just broader stuff. This was like laser focused on who he is.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously he turns her down. He's like, I'm not joining you. I will never let you use Earth Garon. And then she flees through a portal, and he starts begging Kururu, his favorite dryer, who is his girlfriend, please let me go to where that alien just went. And Kururu does it. generates a portal. It's an incredible moment. And Gento at this point walks in and goes, "Okay, I now need some kind of explanation. What the fuck is going on?" Doesn't really get one. And
then he just looks at him and then basically says, "Leave Jiren to me," then walks through the portal.
Fuck. The plan to take over Earth Garon, just goes ahead. They launch Earth Garon from the base. Gento is watching all of this happen through Kururu. Again, begging a dryer to help, and the dryer does help. We get a fight. We get Ultraman versus Earth Garon, which is sick.
It was inevitable. I actually didn't think it'd be this early, but
maybe we'll get another later for different reasons, because at this point it's Earth Garon's taken over.
Yeah.
Maybe down the line there will actually be Scarred versus Ultraman. Who knows? Probably.
Or
not.
Blazar gets taken over. I could see, that'd be fun.
Dark-sided Blazar. That'd be cool. The rest of this episode is fight, and also Yasunobu infiltrating the base and arguing that it's, actually machines have positive emotions too. And then he's about to fall to his death, and Blazar can't make it in time to catch him, but Earth Garon can and does, and is broken from the spell. And all is good. Everything is fine. The day is saved, and the aliens attempt to fly away in their windmill.
Never run away from an Ultraman.
Never turn your back.
Never.
They have no mercy. Ultraman twists his body, like really twists.
Now, I know I have praised before how every spear throw has its own unique flair. I thought this one was a little stupid. He twists around to add force.
It's it's like those little propeller toy planes that run on just like twisting elastic bands.
Yeah. And so when I say twist, also for the people at home who don't watch along, which first of all, what are you doing? It's on YouTube. Go watch it. But bottom half of the body stays put. Literally, like torso twists around as a child would twist like an elastic toy. Yeah, and then just lets her rip. Kills all those people. And the day is saved. And Gento is cleaning Kururu and telling Yasunobu, you broke through to Earth Garon. You can be Earth Garon's friend, just like you're Kururu's friend. And I'm like, I think this might be the worst mental health advice I've ever heard in my life.
You can be friends with the giant robot. And then everything will be fine.
Yeah.
It was a sick episode. Ludicrous. Like the degree to which this episode is kind of ridiculous is I'm a big fan.
Same. The energy is so good.
Mm-hmm. Yasunobu, officially one of my favorites in the show now. Where did they find this man? Why is he like this? I don't just mean the character, I mean the actor also. What?
Well, they found him at a laundromat, and they're like, this guy's talking. You want to be in an Ultraman show? He's talking to the dryer's real weird.
He spit out my fucking drink.
Also, you're fucking shredded.
He's just talking to a dryer with no shirt on.
Remember how I said I was building that fucking power rack in my room? I just need a picture of this guy hanging up, just to be like, this is the goal.
This is the goal. This is what it's all about. He's so cool. He's not cool at all, but he's so cool.
Like, the only other thing I feel like I remember of his character from prior episodes is when they're doing the quote-unquote strategic reenactment or whatever.
Mm-hmm,
or planning, and they're just playing with action figures.
Yeah. And then he's like missiles launching, and then just goes... what a good TV show.
It's a great time.
I have been I'm not going to do this, but in my head, I have been considering the idea that I will not go through with, of telling my sister that there's a show on YouTube that my nephew should be watching.
I also feel like my nephew would approve of this show.
Yeah, it's good. It's
sometimes they make the show for the kids good.
Yes. So this is actually like the putting myself in the mental headspace of would my nephew enjoy this has let me enjoy shows that I wouldn't necessarily like watch most of the time. Blazar's not one of those, but like I remember I rewatched like Little Witch Academia like last, because like my sister said, oh yeah, he really likes Ghibli movies. I know you're the anime guy, so like do you know anything you could recommend?
I'm happy we occupy the same exact space in our respective families.
And I was like, I then had the immediate problem that presumably you have had, which is, ooh, nothing I've watched. That's God, no, I don't think so. And then trying to find stuff, and it occurred to me, I was like, Little Witch Academia, I can probably recommend that. And then I watched it. I was just like, oh, this is, and I was putting myself in the headspace of I'm like an 8-year-old. And I was like, this show's amazing.
I've had the my nephew is quite a bit younger, but I've noodled in my brain what's the age that I become the cool uncle that shows him more in the pocket. I have debated this many times. There's a ticking clock in my head that's like, when's the day when he finds out that I'm like all in weeb, and knows what that means, and is like, hey, because it might happen. I have to be prepared. Yeah, right now my nephew is obsessed with QR codes. So when I was setting up my Chromecast, I sent him a picture of because when you everything now that like when you set up on a TV is like, oh, just scan this QR code and do the rest on this website. So I sent him a photo of that.
the thing that I deliberately avoid doing.
QR codes are like magic spells to him. He fucking loves them.
Oh, I see.
He's like 4.
That makes sense.
Yes. I continue to enjoy Earth Garon's presence in the show. It's just a very good Mechagodzilla.
Yeah,
it's so cool.
The color scheme's fantastic. Just that shade of blue is great. And
there are a lot of good shades of blue in this show.
There are. I love his eyes that are like sometimes very like there's like very brief. People have I've seen on Twitter. I didn't catch them in the episodes, but I've seen on Twitter people posting of moments where he's like got like spirally eyes from when he's like dazed and confused, and then one time when he's got like little. Hang on, let me find this. Earth Garon. If I Google Earth Garon Moe, I bet I'll get. Oh no, I don't see it.
Damn.
But like it's these little like closed eyes that make him look like he's smiling. It's great. Yeah, Earth Garon's fantastic.
I also, thinking about it more, I appreciate this episode that we get what I'm going to assume is going to be a long-standing tradition of we need an easy alien backstory to make them slightly sympathetic, and it's, it
was a war.
There's so much war going on back home, which means that we get to just do war here.
That means we get to come to Earth. It's ours now. You understand, right?
Yeah,
it's a little bit Alien Wild. It's very straightforward. Look, we just want to drink the souls of the youth. Is that really so bad? Yes, Alien Wild. Yes, it is. No, you can't do. We're not gonna. Please fuck off. But yeah, I don't have all that much else to say about this episode.
No, it was just a fantastic time. And once again, I just realized I keep forgetting to watch the next time's on.
I think I did not fully watch the next time on for this one. I just saw a little bit of it.
Wait, did we get a Teriyaki episode, actually, now that I think about it?
No, we didn't.
No, okay, so maybe we got one more character focus thing before we go to...
Let me look up Blazar. Let me see what this... next time on is,
because episode 3 was the Emmy one.
Oh yes, I did watch the next time on. We're getting our first 2-parter.
Ooh, okay. I don't think Teriyaki is worth the 2-parter, so maybe
it's not Teriyaki. Fuck you, Teriyaki. You're not worth it. All right, well, I think that's a podcast maybe.
Same. This might be our shortest one yet, but, it was just a fun, simple time this week.
You say that, it's like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's like normal, I think.
That's pretty normal.
Yeah. All right. Join us next week for episode 7 of Ultraman Blazar. New episode of Ultra Q coming this Thursday. Enjoy that.
Yeah. Ultra Q, crazy good this week. We haven't recorded it yet, but
it will be crazy good this week.
Crazy. We're putting high expectations on ourselves to record this in the next 5 minutes. All right, bye, everyone.
Yeah. All right. See ya.